TV, guys, a big welcome back to MLB 17, the show, the Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode here on the channel. Let me catch my breath. I'm a little bit out of breath from running and chasing the cat almost out the door this morning. Anyway, we are 5 games, away from the All-Star break, and we're going to get right there because we want to go through the home run derby. Critical situations. Mets acquire Blackmon from the Rockies, and man, the Mets came away with a steal, or not really a steal of a deal. They gave up Juris Familia and Travis d'Arnaud, so their starting catcher and their closing pitcher. That's pretty rough. And we're going to get into a situation here. We're going to simulate to the end. The Yankees have defeated the Blue Jays. Aaron Loop, we will auto-utilize him. And we are just going for it here because you know what? We gotta get there, and that's what we're going to do. 10-8. Johnny Thayer, keep active shoulder tightness. We're not going to worry about it. And the Rockies want a deal. Tyler Chatwood for Kevin Cordova. Kevin Cordova is a C potential, 22 years old, 66 overall second baseman. And Tyler Chatwood is a 72 overall C potential, 27-year-old. I thought he was better than that. No thank you, Rockies. And we're going to go get through. Today is the Futures game. Let's see who's in the Futures game, and then we're going to get into the All-Star game here. Few organization games, play the game, and all other CPU games. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Player lock. Let's see. We've got Ken Maeda. Woodrow McGreal is our first baseman who's in there. So he's our Canadian All-Star who will be coming up right away. Anyone else we recognize here? I don't recognize anyone. USA. Ted Shepard, of course, is in there. And then you've got no one else. I think, really, we got to bring up Ted Shepard to the MLB right away here. Ted Shepard, way better than Dalton Pompey. He's got 86 speed, 71 overall, or 74 overall. I think he'd be a really, really great asset to the Blue Jays. And I think we'll bring him up after the All-Star break. Of course, there's a critical situation there. Man at second, we're going to simulate to the end, and the Astros win 9-2. Play the home run derby. And who is going to be in the home run derby? We have nobody. Damn it. So that's kind of useless. We have nobody in the home run derby. You see Carlos Correa, Jonathan Scope, Jason Kipnis, and Mark Trumbo. And then you got Justin Turner, Nolan Arenado, Giancarlo Stanton, and Ian Desmond. So 2 guys for the National League Colorado Rockies. Johnny Thayer is no longer injured. There we go. Today is the MLB All-Star game, the game we've been waiting for. We're going to play the game and get into it here. We're not going to play the full game, of course. We'll player lock just because. And you see here, Manny Machado, we don't have a starter in the lineup. That's kind of unfortunate. I don't know why we don't. And then that's the NL, so we're going to player lock. We don't get a player lock as other guys very often in this Blue Jays franchise mode. Guy I want to player lock as is not Jose Altuve. I think I want to go with Mookie Betts. So we're going to player lock with Mookie Betts here. David Price is the all-star pitcher for the American League. 10-4, 2.31 ERA. Jake Arrieta outdoing him. A couple more walks though, so maybe not so much. You know what? He's got 21 more walks, so his whip's actually worse. Strikeouts are about the same, but the ERA for Jake Arrieta is 100 times better. Here we are, the 2017 All-Star Game at Marlins Park. It's a little bit packed there, which is nice to see. Of course, you don't see that too often at Marlins Park. Get loud, and those are the nice blue and stuff of the American League. Mookie Betts, 13 home runs on the year. We're going to try and drive in a run here from second base as Mookie Betts. Get him MVP. And that'll be a nice slider on the inside half. I was ready to swing at it, but took that nonetheless. You got to take a pitch once in a while. You guys are always telling me that, and I did there. So hope you guys are impressed. Of course, nothing really to be impressed about. And that one upstairs for ball number 2. So Mookie Betts, good eye, good PCI. He's taking the look and making sure that Jake Arrieta isn't throwing him anything too crazy here. And how about that one lined right to the shortstop? An outstretched arm gets Mookie Betts. That could have been into the gap, but unfortunately it's not. So Mookie Betts comes back up again facing Clayton Kershaw here in the 3rd inning. So Clayton Kershaw doesn't get the All-Star start, 99 overall. And there's a base hit for Mookie Betts. There it is, all the way to the wall. Mookie Betts going for 2. Just stay at 2, Mookie. And that will be a solid base hit from Mookie Betts off the bat. Just kind of lining it out there into right field. And now you've got Miguel Cabrera, full count, 1 out against Clayton Kershaw of the National League. I was going to say Los Angeles Dodgers, but he's playing for the National League right now. And this is going to be deep driven and actually popped up. So that's popped up. We'll leave it there at first base. I don't know who's at first base for the National League. Should have maybe looked, I don't know. As it comes up to Manny Machado, who's had a single. So if Machado's had a single, that means we should be able to score here. Clayton Kershaw not paying too much attention to the runner at second. Mookie Betts. He's going to go in, and we're going to go steal this base. Oh, that's a... Hold on. That's a 2-out run. This one's at the warning track and will be caught out there in left field. So the Blue Jays don't get any representation here in the All-Star break. That's okay. Who do we got now? Matt Schumacher. Or no, Kyle Hendricks. Yeah, Matt Schumacher is... Or Kyle Hendricks at the dish. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Confused. This one's going to be thrown outside. So we're playing some mind games here. All-Star game that doesn't count for much. The AL is up by 1-0 right now. And a guy with 92 speed over there at first base. We got to go knock him in. Who is at first base? I'm wondering here, and I'm going to ask that question. At first base, we have Jose Altuve. That should have figured. 92 overall speed. Let's be serious. I'm not that stupid, am I? And let's go get this Jose Altuve knocked in. Oh, man. Oh, man. I committed to that when it released from the hand. That was brutal. 1-1 the count. 2 outs to Mookie Betts. That's a fastball. I love Mookie Betts' strike zone. It's so small here comparative to most guys. You can literally cover 3/4 of it with PCI and then hope for the best. This one darted out into left field. What kind of spin was on that? That was a weird spinner out there. And this will be Evan Gattis coming in to pinch hit. And it looks like we're going to play as Evan Gattis now. I don't know, is this going to continue as a player lock, or will we be up to the next guy? And that will be on the outside for a ball. Top half of the 7th, 1 out. Evan Gattis at the plate. Let's see. Oh, man, I almost swung right as soon as it left his hand. Can we get the bullpen going? Let's see, bullpen. There we go, we can. Houston Street, Aroldis Chapman, Zach Britton, Cody Allen, Mark Lowe, Edwin Diaz. So we really had no All-Stars in the MLB for the Blue Jays this year. That's a big-time disappointment. That's not a good time. I'm really actually hurt by that. And how about Evan Gattis lining one to dead center? That was a beast mode swing, but unfortunately it just found the center fielder's glove. You see Miguel Cabrera. Do we have any substitutions on the bench? Kendrys Morales. Okay, so Kendrys is an all-star. We're going to get Kendrys Morales in here for Miguel Cabrera. We are player locking as a Toronto Blue Jay. And then that will wrap up this all-star game for us. We'll simulate to the end and go and look at some Blue Jays stats. That's a terrible strike. I don't know. You're catching about a 1/4 inch of the ball in the strike zone there. I can't call that a strike. Kendrys Morales flies it out into left field. And caught. So Kendrys Morales ends the 7th inning in his all-star game. And that will be what the Blue Jays wrote. Evan Gattis comes in right field for Mookie Betts. What? Anyways. Exit and simulate to end of the game. Let's see how this goes. Cody Allen replaced Hisashi Iwakuma. And looks like we've got a couple of guys here. Victor Martinez getting some hits here. Gregory Polanco knocking in a run. And then we get out of the inning. And we go to the bottom half of the 8th. Manny Machado can't do anything. Francisco Lindor. Jason Kipnis gets a double. Adam Jones will knock him around with another double. Michael Brantley will knock... No, it'll be Adam Mann at 3rd. There we go. And we are up 6-1. All of a sudden we explode for 3 runs in that inning. Chris Bryant up to the dish. He strikes out. Then Yadier Molina grounds out. And Nolan Arenado will ground out to Manny Machado as well. And what's going on here? Why are we batting in the bottom half of the ninth inning? Oh, we're batting in the top half. Pardon me. So here's the strikeout. AJ Pollock will strike out as well. Zach Britton gets 3 straight Ks to end the game. And the American League wins the All-Star game. Guys, that is the All-Star game for the Toronto Blue Jays. Kendrys Morales looks to be the only representative we had in the All-Star game this year. That is absolutely pathetic. That is the definition of how terribly our team is doing this year. And I'm not too impressed with that, because you know what, that costs us a little bit here. As you gotta think all that fan merchandise we could have been selling, but you know what, that's fine. As guys, that's where I will leave you for today. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If not, leave a like, and I will catch you guys in the next one.